Griffins Nastasiuk took a pass from Russo and across that line. Pass knocked down, got it back, let it go, save, rebound, score! A.J. Jenks on the doorstep, taps it home at the 15:28 mark. Tough for goaltenders to read. Now here's a bad pass by Zengerle, way behind Tangradi, and the Wolves move it back. Cannone angling into the Griffins' end with a shot, he scores. Short-handed goal. And that's a 1-1 tie. Puck jammed up the far side, but not out. We played 45 seconds of the period, and it's all been in the Grand Rapids zone. Now the Griffins move it ahead to Miele. Behind the defense, Miele in with a backhand shot, he scores! Andy Miele, and the Griffins are back on top here at 2-1. Puck down on the Griffins' end again. Now they gave it away. Lindbohm will fire and score. What a rocket that was from the left point, 45, maybe 50 feet out. He blew it right by the catching glove of Caron. And I'll tell you, the Griffins don't wake up, Larry. They're going to lose the game they have no business losing. Emergency recalls with a whole bunch of guys out. Now Chicago working the puck in front of the score. Power play goal. And the Wolves shockingly have a 3-2 lead in the hockey game. 2:41 now into the third period. Two cats from... Actually, I think Davenport said cat too, right?
Panthers, yeah.
Griffins
there it is.
in front, score! Tomas Nosek! Boy, the Wolves, I don't know what happened there as Nosek went behind the net and then walked right out in front. Uncontested and goes up over the right shoulder of Phoenix Copley. So Chicago with 23 to go in the power play has it. Kristo near circle to Caron. He fumbled it around, got it back to Kristo. Now down low to Cannone. Cannone shoots and scores, and the Wolves win the hockey game in overtime, and the 14-game winning streak on home ice is over.
I wasn't really happy with my game tonight. The first two goals were they were straight shots. The third one, it was a good play, and the fourth one, it's in tight. That's one I like to have. I thought I made a few big saves early on, a couple late in the game, but I don't think I really did the best job I could and giving the team a chance to win.
Now you've only had one game off, I believe, in like the last month or so. How's your body doing? How are you feeling?
Physically, I'm fine. I think mentally, when I got that game off, it was refreshing. It was really nice to have that day and just enjoy the day with the guys and enjoy North Carolina. But physically, I'm fine. I trained all summer for an opportunity like this, and my body is fine, and I do the proper things to recover.
Fourth game in the last 6 days for you guys, and the last two go right down to the wire like that. How mentally fatigued do you think the team is? Yeah,
I think that's a pretty big factor. It's a tough schedule in this league, especially with the travel, and to add on to that, our only rest day was a travel day flying back from Charlotte. So yeah, I think it's a little physical, but like you said, I think it's mostly mental. And when games drag on that long, especially the one on Friday where we're waiting for the call, and you're just like, come on, please call it a goal. So yeah, I think there's a little mental fatigue.
Jared, talk a little bit about this 14-game home win streak and what you thought was the big key to it.
Well, it's good because as you can see, I mean, every game that we came back after a win, I think the crowd got bigger and bigger, and tonight it was pretty full. So that's part of it. That's part of our motivation. I mean, we know that if we win here, we're going to draw a bigger crowd, bigger support. And I think at home, we're comfortable like every other team. You got to have a good home record no matter what. Whatever league it is, you got to have a good home record. And I think here we play a more simple game. I think sometimes we go on the road early on, we try to win the game right away, but on the road you can't do. You got to weather a storm, where here we just go out, we're really confident here. We know we're going to at least, take it down to the wire if we are going to lose, but we just go on the mentality that we're going to win every time.
It wasn't a very good game for us. I thought the first half of the game we got totally outplayed, and that's a credit to Chicago. They're a group right now that has some injuries and call-ups, and they had to patch their lineup together. And as a coach, you always worry about these games just because you're concerned about maybe your team looking at the game and it's going to be easy. And we saw the result of that the first half. I thought we got better as the game went on, but really what it came down to is special teams. We give up a short-handed goal, they score 2 power play goals, and we don't generate anything on the power play. So that's pretty much the game in a nutshell. But I think a power play with the lack of production was a byproduct of us not being sharp. We weren't sharp and we weren't working hard enough. But you have those games over the course of the season.
Yeah, you guys are 0 for 12 for the last 2 games in power plays. What do you guys need to do to pick up on that?
Well, we definitely have to work on it on Tuesday, and got to maybe tweak a few things because right now it looks really disjointed. Whereas the guys aren't finding guys in the right spots, and tonight we weren't sharp. We had a hard time making a 5-foot pass, 10-foot pass, and the puck was jumping for whatever reason. It was one of those nights. You go through it and you just try to grind it out. And you know what? We got a point, but it was a point that I don't know if we deserved it.
Right.
You mentioned the work you have to do on the power play. How tough is it to manage knowing you have work to do on that? We're trying to get these guys some rest after this 4
Well, tomorrow will be a well-needed day off. I think it's our first real day off without any travel since Christmas time. So it's going to be a good day for the guys to get rested up, and then we'll work on some things on Tuesday. And, there's a lot of things we need to work on, but when it comes down to special teams, we definitely have to work on our power play.